We have 426 acres that make up the park. About 11 acres of that comprises the estate, the Walter Estate at Cedar Rock State Park.
In 1948, Lowell and Agnes Walter commissioned renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright to build them a home. Perched on a rocky bend in the Wapsipinicon River outside Quasqueton, the house was named Cedar Rock.
Cedar Rock is basically a retirement home for a local couple, Lowell and Agnes Walter. Lowell was local. He grew up farming and hunting and fishing here. When they were ready to retire from their road building business out of Des Moines, Iowa, they purchased this 11-acre property and commissioned Frank Lloyd Wright to design a retirement home. They themselves actually came across the design for this house in the Ladies' Home Journal, which was a magazine in 1945 that was featuring Frank Lloyd Wright's work. And this home, the design for this house was basically like a concept house in that magazine, and it had been a model that Frank Lloyd Wright had used across the country.
This property stands out among Wright's designs because the Walters left every detail to him, from the construction to the cookware.
The property itself is kind of unique in Frank Lloyd Wright's portfolio. It's a Usonian design home, which is more of a modern style by Frank Lloyd Wright. They were designed to be compact and efficient and affordable, although Cedar Rock is absolutely not. We have about 1,600 square feet of glass that make up the house. The windowed walls are excellent at bringing the interior of the home right into the exterior, right into the architecture and landscape of the property. That was really Wright's goal, was this organic style of architecture. The other thing that makes Cedar Rock as unique would be the boathouse. Frank Lloyd Wright's responsible for more than 700 structures that were built worldwide. Of those, there were fewer than a handful of boathouses. The Walters really enjoyed living here. They knew there was a lot of interest in the house, and not having any children, they were also interested in finding a way to kind of preserve the home and the beauty of the property.
After Lowell's passing in 1981, the couple donated the property to the state of Iowa. Now the structure and surrounding land are preserved as a state park.
When you come through, it's kind of like the Walters just went out to lunch, and you get to go through their 1950 home, which was modern at the time, and I would argue still would be considered modern architecture today.
Visitors can tour Cedar Rock from mid-May to October, experiencing Frank Lloyd Wright's design just as the Walters left it.